Do you want to post content but your fears are getting in the way? Besties, I have been there, and today I'm going to show you how to push past your fears and start posting with confidence. Hey my blessed and highly favored family, welcome back to Heartofdon Mommy TV. Come in and chit chat with me. First, I want to say thank you to my loyal subscribers and my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much for your support on this channel and my new content. It means the world to me. You know how we do over here. Let's jump straight into the topic and visit the definition of fear. Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that something or someone is dangerous and may cause pain or threat. It's our body's natural response. It's normal. We all feel it. Now that we have covered what fear is, let's talk about where it comes from. Where does this fear of posting and putting yourself out in front of an audience come from? It can come from fear of judgment or fear of failure or even your own personal relationship with perfectionism. Let me tell you right now, if your fear is judgment, no one on this earth is the author and the finisher of your life but the man up above. So their judgment, it honestly doesn't matter. I know it sounds cliche, but it's just as simple as that. And we can exercise this belief each day. Each day that we face our goals and face our fears, we can practice saying that no one can judge us. It's real. And if they are judging you, if they are being negative, honestly, their opinion, it doesn't matter. A lot of times, the people who are judging you are fearful themselves, and they are projecting their fear onto you. They see that you have that spark in you, you have that confidence about you, you have that get up and go and that drive. And sometimes people are intimidated by that. They're trying to stunt your growth, or sometimes they honestly are just thinking that they're protecting you by projecting their fear onto you. But we don't need that. We don't. We cannot operate on fear. The good thing about it is once you face your fears, there is accomplishment and there's beauty on the other side. There is a famous quote by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it says, "Face your fears and doubts and new worlds will open up." And it's so true. But if we operate in fear, we'll just stay stagnant. We'll be paralyzed by it, and we won't know what beauty is to come of our lives on the other side if we don't try. You have faced your fears. You've done this plenty of times before, and I'm going to remind you of when. Think about your first day of school. How cringy was that? How fearful were you? You didn't know your teachers. You didn't know your way around the school. You didn't know your classmates. You didn't have friends. But over time, with constant exposure, you got used to the schedule and the routine. You made plenty of friends. You even joined clubs and committees, and some of you became leaders. Or think about your first day on a new job. Cringe, right? You didn't know the job itself. You didn't have any work buddies, and you had to face clients or customers, and that was probably difficult, but you got through it. You learned the job. It became second nature to you. You got work buddies. You became a favorite amongst the customers and the clientele, and you even got to the point where you were able to train new employees and welcome them in and make them feel comfortable because you knew how it felt to have that fear when you first started. It's the same concept with content creation. You just have to get used to it. As you continue to post and film, you will grow. You'll grow in the way that you speak. You'll grow in the way that you prepare your videos. You'll grow in your editing skills. It's all a work in progress. A famous quote by Martin Luther King is, "Faith is taking the first steps even when you don't see the whole staircase." Any big content creator is going to tell you that it was a slow and steady progression. They didn't see the outcome. They were cringy. They didn't have subscribers and views in the beginning, but they kept going. They had a goal in mind. They didn't know how it was going to turn out though, but they kept going. They had that drive in them to push past the fear. They were judged. They were talked about, but they kept going. And that's what you and I have to do. We have to keep going, keep pushing past those fears. You will find strength and growth on the other side. Speaking of large content creators, don't think that they are exempt from the fear of posting or that they didn't have to climb cringe mountain, because they did. If you don't believe me, just type in reaction to my first video and see what comes up. You're going to see big content creators with millions of followers responding to their first cringy video. You'll see the difference in the quality of their filming and even their editing style. And you can go back and compare. Look at their oldest videos compared to their newest videos. And all of this is inspiration, just to let you know that they were small and up and coming creators at one point too. Nazanin Kavari is a beauty content creator. She started her channel very young. She was like in 8th grade. I remember her saying that she used her dad's lights that he used to work on the cars, and she put those on her desk as her lighting source for her beauty videos. But watch her video as she responds to her first glam tutorial and how much she cringes at it. But she did it. That's the thing. She said she was young with a face full of acne, but she loved makeup and she wanted to create content, and she did it. And now she is sitting at over 1 million subscribers. The next example is Famous YouTube Family. They have a video where they reacted to their first post. Once again, cringe. But you can see the elevation. They're at over 7 million subscribers to this day. The next is the Royalty Family. They also did a reaction to their first video. They're now sitting at 29 million subscribers. Now these are larger scale channels, and maybe that's not the goal for you or I, but I just chose them to let you know that even creators with millions of subscribers now started at the point that you and I are at. But they went over that hump. They climbed the cringe mountain and they made it over to the land of cool. And they probably still cringe as they learn to evolve in their content creation, as they learn to pivot with the trends and change up. They may be trying new types of content styles here and there, and that is still new territory. Fear in the cringe is not a sign of failure, but it's a sign that you are growing, that you are trying something and you're putting yourself out there. And that's all normal. Another quote that I love by Robert Kiyosaki is, "Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning." Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "The only thing we should truly be afraid of is our own fear, as it can paralyze us from taking action and prevent us from overcoming challenges." Family, don't let your fears stop you from your goals. Don't let your thoughts and overthinking stop you from trying. Tell yourself that it is not your business what people think of you, because it truly is not. We're all human. We're all having this experience of life. Nobody has it figured out. And if they're trying to tell you that they have it figured out, they're lying. If you have to start fresh on social media away from family and friends, do that. You can have your personal page and then you can have your content page, if that's going to help you. To help relieve yourself from that fear of posting and that fear of being judged, and give you that free space to create and be yourself. Your community will appreciate your authenticity and just that transparency of showing that I'm new at this and I'm getting used to it. And you can't help but to continue to grow and evolve as a content creator. Take it one step at a time. It's all a part of the process. I remember one of my first videos, and I still left it up because I love it, because I actually did it. I actually put myself out there. I had my phone propped up on a vase and it fell at the end of the video. I left it in there as a blooper. Learn to laugh at yourself and enjoy this process, because it's a journey and it can be enjoyable. So that is it for today, besties. I hope that you are encouraged. I challenge you to post your first YouTube video this week. And if not post, at least start planning out your video. Plan out what you're going to talk about. You can start with 3 bullet points. Plan out your thumbnail and your title. These are huge steps to get you started to press record and eventually to post. Another good tip is just pressing record and saving these videos just to get that practice and get a feel for filming. These are all great steps to push you forward into your content creation journey. Take baby steps and eventually you will get to where you want to be. But don't stop. Don't stay in your head and in your thoughts, overthinking and overcome by fear, because you'll never know what is on the other side of Cringe Mountain if you don't start. Thank you for watching, besties. I hope that you are encouraged from this video. Have a blissful day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.